welcome to CPD. What can we assist you with?
Yeah, hi. My name's Sunset Shimmer. You might remember me from that one time I was in here.
Oh yes, you were being suspected of murder, which then turned out to be a false accusation. And weren't you also involved in that other case where Officer Deputy got suspended for corruption and manipulating evidence?
Yeah, that was quite a thing. Fortunately, I'm not here on my behalf today. Unfortunately, I'm here for one of my friends who called me from here. Fluttershy.
Ah, yes, she and Mr. Dan Mando. Did she specify the reason she's here?
When at first she didn't say anything useful at all, she first just made some dumb joke about being on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and me being her phone friend. Only when I didn't react to her joke, she revealed to me that she was in jail. But she didn't tell me why. What even happened?
Well, we've received word from a food stand vendor who came here earlier today and pressed charges against both Fluttershy and Dan. Allegedly, when they were at his food stand and got a box of nachos, they ended up attacking and robbing him.
What? Is that true?
It seems like it. They've already confessed to it by now, and their statements match what the victims said, but I still find it hard to believe it went down like that. No normal person would act that way.
Well, Fluttershy and Dan are many things, but normal people is not one of them. Still attacking someone and robbing them?
Oh, that's actually only what they are being charged with, and a minor case at that, because what actually happened is they pushed him into a lake and then stole a big box of paper napkins. And I don't mean a little box, I mean a real big storage crate. It wasn't hard for our officers to find the culprits because a couple on the sidewalk carrying a huge box of napkins around is very hard to miss. And now they're being held in temporary arrest while our officers are documenting the case. Once that's all wrapped up, I believe they're free to go.
Wait, you're letting them go?
Sure. Their offenses will likely get them a big monetary penalty, but it still falls under petty crime, which doesn't warrant an arrest until the court hearing.
So right now they're still back there in a holding cell.
Correct. But if you want, you can go visit them. Maybe seeing a familiar face will encourage them to give additional details on what happened, which may or may not lighten their guilt. Would you agree to give a witness statement later?
If they really say anything new, I'll let you know.
Thanks. You can go right through. I'll let the guard know.
All right.
Hey, Sunset! There you are! I was beginning to worry if you'd come at all.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, now let me ask the most important question right away, Fluttershy. What the fuck? Are you both serious just attacking a vendor and stealing his napkins?
Hey, now, you don't even know why we did it.
Yes, because it was for a very good reason.
I can hardly wait to hear it.
Okay, so Dan and I were at the city park, for an ironic walk in the park like couples do. And then we both got hungry, and Dan said he was in the mood for some nachos, so we went to this guy's nacho stand.
And this dude, I had a bad feeling about him from the beginning because he had this way of serving nachos all wrong.
Serving them wrong?
Yeah, he'd first pour in the cheese into that little box and then put the nachos on top. Like, who does that?
And that's why you go and attack the guy?
No, that's just the reason I don't really feel sorry for how things went. I mean, what kind of man makes nachos like that? That's the same weirdo shit as pouring milk into your bowl and then adding cereal.
Okay, and at what point did you make the decision to attack the man?
When he gave us the nachos, he handed us one napkin.
And?
Did you listen? I said he only gave us one napkin for the both of us.
Wait, that's the reason? I mean, yeah, one napkin might maybe be too little, but still, that's why this happened?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna let that slide and demanded he gave us another one, but he stubbornly refused and said he would never give us a second napkin because every customer only gets one.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's a little stuck up, but you could have just left and never buy from him again. That's usually what you do when you're not satisfied with a service.
Yes, but then he wouldn't have felt the consequences of his actions. And just last sketch, we said that because of the superpowers we have, we're created to use them for good, to punish criminals and wrongdoers.
That doesn't have the least thing to do with the nacho guy. What we talked about was working with the police and catching actual bad guys, bank robbers and stuff. Not dudes who only give you one napkin. What's even so bad about him only giving you one? You're a couple, couldn't you just share it?
It's not about that, it's because one isn't enough.
Enough for what?
I'll tell you. Because of how he first put in the cheese under the nachos, the bottom of the box in which he gave them to us was gonna get totally soggy and sticky from the cheese. And then it seeps through and it gets on your hands, making them all icky and... Ugh. And you only got one napkin, and then you gotta decide. Do you wipe your disgusting sticky cheese hand or your natural flavor-covered mouth? And that's something I wasn't gonna take. It's my right as a citizen of Anthrostria to get enough napkins for my nachos. It says so in our constitution. And that's exactly what I told him. And when he still didn't see reason, I simply went to take what I deserve. And then we got into a little scuffle and he ended up falling into the park's pond.
So you see, Sunset, this was all just because that idiot wouldn't give us another napkin like he should have. What happened was honestly his own fault.
No.
And you go.
Hey, what the fuck? You only gave me one napkin!
That's right, I always give just one.
That's fucking outrageous! How's one napkin gonna be enough for the both of us?
Sorry, sir, but I can only give out one per customer.
But there's two of us, man! And you also poured in the cheese first. Now the box is gonna get all soggy and then... What do I use my one napkin for?
Yeah, just give us another one, come on!
Sorry, no can do. I understand you, but I can't afford giving out more than one.
That's some bullshit, why?
It's because prices for napkins have drastically risen this year, and if I want to keep serving them free later, I gotta ration the ones I have. I can only afford restocking once a month.
I don't care. It's my good right as a citizen of Anthrostria to get enough napkins for my nachos. And if you're not gonna enforce my rights, I will.
Hey, what the hell? Get away from my stand, you goof! No, what are you doing? Help! Thieves! No, stop! There! No!
Just get out of here, come on! See?
All right. You two can find your own way home. See you in the next sketch or something.
Okay. Bye.
I fucking God, and I came all the way over here just to listen to this bullshit. Fuck this goddamn...
Oh, there you are again. So, did you find anything new?
Yes. I found that I'm friends with the biggest Karens I've ever fucking met. But other than that, no. Everything happened the way they said. As ridiculous as that is.
Okay. Where are you going? Didn't you come here to pick them up?
No, I didn't.